If you're purchasing an RV, whether it's new or used, the dealership matters. Where you're buying this from matters.
And that's the thing, I think, let's hold other dealers accountable. Let's make sure that you're getting the same type of service.
I don't say don't care about the customer anymore. Just kind of tell you anything to sell it to you, to get you off the lot. So finding a good dealership that we could feel like we could trust was going to be really important to us.
We want to correct any problems that you find while you're here. We want you to leave here happy as can be, because it's a lifestyle, right? You're buying a motorhome to live a lifestyle.
I know when I come back and it's time to upgrade again, it's like this is where you want to come, just for the confidence you get just purchasing one here. What's going on, everybody? I'm Chris. Welcome back to Why Wait. Today, I wanted to talk to you about the awesome dealership where we purchased this brand new motorhome, which we love so much. And the reason why I want to talk about this dealership is because it was just the most pleasurable experience I've ever had purchasing any kind of vehicle, camper, anything like that. I thought you guys, as my viewers, would enjoy this and really benefit from this as well, especially if you're in the market for a Class A or a possibly even a Class C motorhome. Now, as we all know, purchasing an RV can be a little stressful, and it can be hard dealing with some of these dealerships. That's half the battle. And the problem with these dealerships is so many of them got so big that they just lost that personal feeling, that personal touch, where they really kind of seem to truly, I don't say don't care about the customer anymore, but they just can't give that, attention of detail to the customer, or that personal attention that, is really, I don't want to say necessary when you buy an RV, but really helps out because, as we all know, these things can have some issues. They can have some problems, and you may be dealing with that dealership for a long time after you purchase it. Sometimes a little bit different than purchasing a vehicle by the vehicle. That may be the end of the dealership. You may never have to go back there or use them again. But if you're purchasing an RV, whether it's new or used, the dealership matters. Where you're buying this from matters. Or if you're just buying a used RV from a private sale, there's things you got to know. And one of the biggest factors and reasons that we purchased our motorhome from Sewell Motorcoach was, honestly, when we did the research and we read the reviews. So I'll have links down below to their website, the reviews, and Doug, the owner, even has his own YouTube channel where you can go see basically his product lineup and how they do everything. But the reviews just blew us away. And once we read those reviews, because we wanted to look at this unit, we had this unit on our radar, and we weren't too sure if we wanted to drive all the way up to Kentucky to check it out. And I didn't even know if I wanted to purchase from a dealership. A lot of my videos with the Solitude, I did all my own maintenance and repairs. And after 6 years of living in it, we actually never had to take it into the shop to get anything done. I was always able to handle everything myself. But now that we were purchasing a Class A and it has an engine and a motor, I was a little bit more worried about that. And I knew I was probably going to have to deal with a, dealership for maintenance and things like that on the engine. So finding a good dealership that we could feel like we could trust was going to be really important to us. And once we read these reviews, like I talked about, we couldn't find anything below a 5-star review. And it kind of just blew us away. Not only that, but the people who reviewed it, not only did they give it 5 stars, but they would write these, page-long stories about how awesome Doug and his team were and how much they helped them out through the buying process after they bought it, during the buying process. It's really interesting how much they're engaged with their customers, and we wanted to share that with you guys. So we're going to go ahead and jump over to the interview where I sit down with Douglas and we talk, and he kind of fills us in how they operate, how they do things there. You can hear it from me. I want you to hear it from him.
All right.
So I'm sitting here with Doug himself.
Yeah.
And pretty much, I guess, owner of...
Well, the wife is the boss. I get to work for free.
Understand that.
Unpaid employee.
We get that. So as you guys saw in the footage earlier, this is where we bought our Motorcoach from. And I wanted to sit down and just have Doug kind of talk to you guys and tell you what they're all about here, because we think it's such a great process. So, yeah, just kind of go ahead and just kind of tell them how you guys operate here.
We do videos, so we're very, I guess you could say we're kind of in the RV world, we're kind of an unknown, even locally here. if you drive by, you don't see anything that says Sewell Motorcoach. So we're pretty much an internet type of dealer, very focused on certain types of motorhomes. Newmar, Tiffin, Integra, and we're really focused on customer service and providing the end user with a ultimate experience. We call it a risk-free buying experience, I guess you could say it. We take all the risk out of buying. Jump on our YouTube channel, watch any of our videos. Towards the end of the video, I mention exactly how we operate, how we do business. We're kind of a common sense, small boutique type dealer that focuses on coaches that are made for kind of full-time living in a way, and made for couples, people that are retiring. Our average customer is not really like yourself.
Yeah, we're a little different. They're getting into the Class A world with a child still traveling. Yeah,
and I think I told you when you came and looked at this coach is totally outside of my norm of what I normally buy. So I normally don't buy bunkhouse units. Excuse me, but this one came across my desk and was a great deal and a really cool floor plan, I thought. So
an amazing condition too. Like because we had looked at some other bunkhouses where you can tell the kids had been in there and kind of ravished it. So yep. I can see that being a problem, but I can attest to the like you said, the no risk buying it, because it's just in excellent condition. And as you guys saw in the shop, what they go through in the checklist, before you come in and pick it up. So I'm down here at the Sewell Motorcoach down here at their, I guess you could say their garage, their bay where they do a lot of the work. And they got 3 coaches in here right now. And just to see everything they do and the list and the whiteboards that they have, it's not just kind of like sold as is. They are just going through so much stuff, and I think just going above and beyond what anybody would really expect from kind of buying a used anything.
Well, we hope that other dealers will do business the way we do. We're able to do this because we're small, for one, and I can control every process.
Yeah.
And when you have an ownership that can control every part of the process, and you keep it small, it stays good. I say it all the time to people that big dealers aren't necessarily, they don't want to be bad. It's a lifestyle, we understand it's a different type of purchase. It's a lifestyle purchase, and that's why I think we're driven just a little bit different.
Yeah. No, it's kind of like almost like a customer for life kind of thing.
We want it to be that. Yeah,
that's
it's a
how I
relationship.
feel. Yeah, it's like, I know when I come back and it's time to upgrade again, it's like this is where you want to come, just through the confidence you get just purchasing one here, and I think that's a big thing. It's not so much. It's a lot of times it's like what these dealerships do after the fact, after you bought it, instead of just they bought it, they're gone. Don't want to hear from them again. Yep. Like kind of taking care of that customer after the fact.
Every coach we ever sell, we want back. So that tells you, I think that tells you something. I mean, we've had.
Now, when someone does decide to make a purchase here, like we just did, and
yep.
that's why I'm here and that's why I'm staying here. Why don't you go ahead and kind of break down how that process goes, because it's kind of unique, I think, and I think it's a really good idea what you guys do.
Yeah, it's a great question, because half of our customers actually never even see. And when I say half, I don't actually have any statistics to back that up. But half of our customers, I think, never see the coach before they are here to actually pick it up. The other half are kind of like yourself, where you want to see, touch, and feel it. It just depends on the customer, the coach, and the situation. But essentially, once you decide that, like your first trip here, you decided this was the right coach for you, we consummated the deal, got everything ready. It took us, 3 weeks to get it ready for you? But everything looks really, really good on this one. I don't see anything that's going to hold us back. We'll be ready when you are. Really nice coach. The paint's beautiful. The roof looks really, really good too. So I'm excited. Can't wait to see you all on the 3rd. We were a little bit backed up too, but yours fit in there perfectly. And so essentially we get the coach ready for you. I'm going to sign one of the guys in the shop. Cameron or Buddy are going to get assigned to your coach. Also, they're assigned to you at the same time. And we're going to start going through the coach and service everything, fix anything we find wrong with it. Essentially leave no stone unturned. They're RVs, so none of them are ever going to be perfect. Essentially, once we get it ready, we're going to go through the detailing process. And but you can see that we have anywhere from driver nightshade missing, replaced generator exhaust tip. I mean, they're They're doing everything.
Yeah.
Order the toilet seat. The color's not right, so we ordered a new toilet seat because the toilet seat doesn't match.
That's impressive. I mean, just really getting
Shades need adjustment, so that they're not binding. They're not going back up where they should.
Okay.
So simple. We offer a lot of extras. This customer added ceramic coating, snap pads. We added a washer and dryer in here for them.
Okay.
That didn't have one, so there's a lot of time for you to pick it up. We call it delivery day.
Okay.
That's when you come in and take delivery of the coach. And some people stay for one night, some people stay for 2 or 3 nights. And we want you to stay as long as it takes for you to understand how to use the coach.
It's a good idea for them to feel comfortable with it.
Yeah.
And maybe, like you said, you guys go through your process, but it's an RV. It's something could be fine one day and maybe break the next day.
Yes.
Or, you guys aren't living in it. So if someone stays in it for a few nights, they may find something that, just, you guys might have missed or might have just happened to break while they were there.
Well,
And
staying does 2 things, actually. One, it lets us get you familiar with how to use the coach.
Yep.
Right? But furthermore, it lets you do your own inspection, because we want to correct any problems that you find while you're here. We want you to leave here happy as can be, and
That's awesome. Yeah.
we don't want there to be anything that interrupts your happiness, because it's a lifestyle, right? I mean, you're not buying
Exactly.
You're buying a motorhome to live a lifestyle. Everybody has a different definition of what that lifestyle means, and I think that's where we come, and we're a little bit different. We want to help you have fun in your new lifestyle. That's what this is.
That's cool, and I can tell that you enjoy it. That
We do.
you have a background of it, and it seems like you guys really enjoy seeing people when they purchase them and start that lifestyle.
We want you to be happy.
And you even go ahead and take people down the road and do a little driver training too, which is nice to get people comfortable with it.
Every deal is different. So every customer and every deal, every coach, every person is going to need something different from us. Yesterday, I happened to be the one to take you all out.
Anybody else want to get out while they still can?
Doug might want to.
Okay.
Your wife was very nervous.
She was, and
very nervous, and that's good.
she did awesome. Yeah.
Nervous is good. The problems happen when you get comfortable.
A little confident. A little,
So an inexperienced, comfortable person driving one of these, that's where the problems really set in.
I can see that. No, it was great that you took her out, and I think even somebody besides me teaching her is a little bit better than her listening to me or not listening to me, basically. So
Exactly.
I know we thought that was a great experience.
Coming up, I'm excited to watch the videos.
It'll be neat to see us going.
Don't show any problems that you have.
Yeah. Well, unfortunately, I need to, because that's half my videos is fixing things or repairing things. I'm actually a little afraid that just from checking the build quality of this one, I won't have much to do. So we're gonna have to start showing our travels.
It's a motorhome, and if you don't find very many issues, you're going to do lots of upgrades. I want to show in my videos. I want to show the negatives, and I want somebody I always show what it's like with the slide rooms in going down the road.
Yeah.
And if you're buying a Class A motorhome or any RV for that matter, you need to know what it's like to be able to use it with the slide rooms on the in position.
And with your channel, you guys post about, that's where you're posting the RVs that you're selling.
Yes.
You do full walkthroughs, and that's where people can. So if you're in the market for a nice Class A, definitely go check out that channel, and you'll get to see him walk through and check some stuff out. It's been an awesome experience, and it's such a great way to do it, and to have a dealership and a dealer that you can have confidence in is huge. And another thing that you guys do is after people purchase them here, they can come back here for maintenance, correct?
Dedicated service department only for you. We don't accept outside service in most cases. If I see a potential future with a customer that has a coach that that we can do business in the future, I will sometimes accept a service customer. But yes, with dedicated service department to you, only you, I think that's a big plus. And one thing I also want to mention too is that our videos, we understand that we can only sell so many coaches per month, and I really don't want to get any bigger than we are now. I want to kind of keep it where we're at. So if my videos, one thing I like to do in the end of the videos is talk about our process and how we operate.
Yep.
And I hope that can help somebody that may be watching this video that's out in the process of buying their Class A motorhome what you should expect when buying a motorhome. And that's the thing, I think, let's hold other dealers accountable. Let's make sure that you're getting the same type of service. And if you're not sure, if there's any question in your mind about a unit that you're buying somewhere else, get it inspected. I can't say that enough. I say it in every video.
I agree.
Get the coach inspected. If you're not sure, if there's any question in your mind about the dealer or the coach or the individual, just get the coach inspected. It's the best money you could ever spend.
Yep. You're spending this much money on something. What's a few, maybe extra $1,000 or whatever the inspection may cost to get that peace of mind? Because like you said, it's it's kind of like buying a house here. So
we always welcome inspections.
Okay.
It's Mike says this to customers. I say it's pointless in my opinion, but we welcome it because it's part of making some people just have that peace of mind. With us, there's really no reason to do it. Unless you want that peace of mind, but we absolutely welcome it. But we go through all the inspections. Every coach I buy goes through a pre-purchase. Before I put my money out and buy it, I'm going to get an inspection on it, either by my guys or a third party.
Okay.
We can continue that inspection when it gets here, and we continue that inspection when we sell it. So there's really 3 inspections done on every coach to make sure that it's as good as it can be.
So this 2005 Monaco right here,
Yes, sir.
that we just walked through, that I was just showing you guys. This is going out Monday.
This is going out Monday. That's right. And we've crossed some hurdles we were worried if it was going to go out Monday, but we've crossed some hurdles some major issues that it had that we've fixed and found the problem. But yeah, this is going out Monday.
That's impressive. That's impressive. I mean, it looks like so much work. I mean, it looks like a year-long project to make it or something.
Yeah, some of them are. It attaches to your vent.
Okay.
And it pressurizes the whole cabin.
Oh, wow.
You go on the outside of the coach with spray bottles, you start spraying around all the windows, and you can see where air is leaking from.
No kidding.
So that's something we do on every coach.
That's neat. That's awesome. That's all people want. You just want the best peace of mind you can. And I guess I do want to touch base on one more thing. I don't think we talked about or covered it, but it is here. You guys do like a the price. What do you call it? No haggle, no.
So we're a one price dealer.
One price dealer. Okay.
The last thing I want is our relationship to start with a negotiation. So I figured out a long time ago with car business that we are a one price dealer. That weeds out the customers that, not necessarily the customers that we don't want, but I don't want to start our relationship with a monetary negotiation. So I'm going to put my best price forward. If you like that price, we can move forward. If not, I understand. Yeah. Wait, if you see a coach on my website and it's just out of your price range, wait 30 days or 45 or 60 days. If it doesn't sell, I'll lower the price.
Yeah, I think it's great. I think it's a great way to do it. I actually love it. Just to know
same with trade-ins.
Yeah.
If you're trading a unit in somewhere and you think you're getting games played on you, what we offer you on trade-in is what I'll write you a check for, regardless if you buy mine or not. So I don't know if it gets any more simple than that.
Oh, yeah. The whole process has been great, stress-free, awesome.
I sound like a salesman. I don't want to sound like a salesman, but I guess.
Well, I can speak firsthand. Yeah. As soon as we came here, it was a no stress, no pressure. One of the best buying experiences of anything I've ever purchased, to be honest with you. And I just love the way that felt. And that kind of mom and pop, personal family kind of atmosphere and everything like that. And I think that goes a long way.
I hope you all enjoy your coach. I'm excited to see this video and every other video that you put out because I'm a huge fan. Now, I didn't even know your channel existed, but I really like the style and the way you operate.
I appreciate that.
It's awesome. And what you see is what you get. There's a lot of RV channels out there. I've met a lot of YouTubers. What you see on video is not always what you get in real person, in real life. And I think I like to say that I am who I am on camera or not. I'm the same person. And I appreciate that about you and your wonderful wife. So.
That's important. Yeah. People can see through it if you're trying to fake it. So we try to keep the channel the same way. It's who we are, and we try to keep it real. And I think that's the best way to do it. So we definitely appreciate it. If you guys aren't, want to look more into it, we'll put the website down there too. And please go read the reviews. I'm not even joking. Me and my wife sat there for like an hour trying to find something less than 5-star review. It's ridiculous.
We have one or two.
Yeah, the 1 and 2 that sounded like some BS to me, but it's really great. So we appreciate you guys checking out the channel. Doug, I appreciate you taking the time talking to us.
Yes, sir.
Okay, and I guess that'll wrap it up.
Safe travels.
Thank you.